Hello and welcome back to the Nords. So we're going to briefly start today by talking about succession laws because a few people have been asking about it, and I feel it's a good opportunity to kind of explain where our succession law stuff is and to explain why we can't really change anything with it right now. So, succession, very briefly. We have these two sons. They are inheriting one duchy each, and the first son inherits the kingdom. Fairly straightforward. It's just split it in just in terms of titles. It's gone the lower down title, split it out there. Lower down title, split it out there. Easy. The reason why it's not creating new titles is because we are not on Confederate partition. This is the only succession law that will create new titles. This is why we're able to do it like this. Potentially, we could switch to high partition. The problem with high partition is actually in our current state, this is going to give us the exact same split. So if we look at these two things, see all this blurb here, it's exactly the same between partition and high partition, except for this last line at the end. The player heir will always inherit at least half of the late ruler's titles. Now, because we are inheriting more than half of the late ruler's titles, this would currently do nothing. So there's no reason to even look into doing this. And we need the heraldry innovation, which we don't have. Primogenitor, Ultimogenitor are on a tech level that's higher than high partition, so although they're both fantastic, we can't do them. And house seniority, I think is available to us, but has severe negatives, because it means that one, you can't really choose your heir properly, because you can't choose who the oldest member of your dynasty at any time is going to be. I mean, I suppose you could just kill them, but that's kind of not really the point. It kind of causes issues there. It also means that when the oldest person inherits, they're going to be old, which means they might just immediately die. So you're going to have to do tons of successions with this one, and you're going to have short reign penalties, and it can be done, but it's not great, I would say. You don't really get to spend any time with any individual character. So, effectively, what I'm saying is our option is high partition, or house seniority, and partition is the better one. So, that's what we're going to be sticking with. We could, in theory, because we're in charge of the tech, start looking at going up to the next one. However, if we have a look here, you'll see that heraldry is not on this page. Heraldry is on the next page. The next page is not available until 3550. Now, can we see the real date? 3465. Yeah, so the next one isn't available for 85 years. So, pretty far away in terms of us working towards it. And once that unlocks, then you get the option to get heraldry. So then we would have to research that. So we're like 150 years out from heraldry. It's a huge amount of time, and all that would allow us to do is get high partition and apparently house seniority, although interestingly, this doesn't say that we're blocked from getting house seniority, so it might be something in our culture allowing us to do it anyway, but essentially what I'm getting at is that we're about 150 years from being able to do anything about how our succession happens, so effectively we just have to live with it and work around it by creating duchies and things, but then it kind of encourages a constant expansion because you constantly want to be getting new duchies that you can then give away to your second son or whatever, right? Because if we have a look at the succession law, you'll see here the way it's worded actually explains exactly what's happening here. Younger children will be given titles starting with those of the same rank as the primary title. So, kingdom. But there are no kingdoms. If none are available, then they will be given lower ranking titles. So basically what it does is it goes, is there a kingdom I can give away? Yes, no, no, move to duchies. Is there a duchy I can give away? Yes, okay. And then it works at duchy level. If we were to only have one duchy, it would then go, no, can't give away a duchy. Okay, we're going to start giving away individual counties, where we would actually lose a ton of land. We could in theory destroy the whole of Falkreath right now, right? But what it would do, at least as far as I would understand it, is it would go, okay, so Rorlach, you get the Land of Solitude. And with that, you also get Castle Dower because it's on the same holding. Then it'd be like, the next son, you're going to get Falkenstar. Daughter's going to get Shriekwind. Next son will get the Land of Falkreath. And then it will go Land of Moorgate. well, that's going to go to our second son, right? So it would actually mean that we would inherit one less county doing it that way. So, yeah, it's just worth thinking about as we do it. Anyway, a little bit of our succession talk done. It's time to get back into doing what we're doing, which is mostly murdering this guy, as far as I'm aware. Murdering him will mean that our potential granddaughter or grandson will be the heir to Eastmarch, which would be great. Is it Eastmarch? Yeah, it's Eastmarch. Yeah, so they'll be heir to Eastmarch, which would be great. Actually, the other option is not so bad, because even if that doesn't actually play out as we expect it to, also not pregnant, okay. If that doesn't play out as we expect it, she is still the heir to the Hold of Bruma. So we would actually still inherit any of the land in there. So basically we're saying we'll either get this, or if we don't succeed in killing this guy, we'll get this. So either option is fairly good for us. Actually, I think if we get Eastmarch, we'll end up with like that, which is a huge amount of land. Potentially this as well, because that's not in Bruma. Not entirely sure how it's going to split out, but yeah. Either way, we end up with a lot of land, which would be good. We could also, in theory, once we kill this dude, we could kill the daughter as well. And what that would do is that would then mean that you are the sole heir to them, so you would actually inherit both kingdoms, which means that our grandson or daughter would in theory be the heir to 4 kingdoms, because it, well, I guess it would be 3 kingdoms now, but 4 in spirit because of Halffinger. So it would be Halffinger, Falkreath, Eastmarch, and Bruma, which is huge. Like, that's a lot of land to be inheriting. So, yeah, it's just things to think about. Anyway, we've got a mercenary contract expiring in 27 days. How many troops are you giving us? 400. Not going to be a huge deal if you disappear. That's fine. I definitely do want better, better siege units. Is there any way that we can achieve that? What's our tech like there? This is going at... It's going to be 264 years. That's 35 years. 43. Okay, so 43 years is a bit slow for me here, so looks like we're going to have to upgrade our battering rams for just now. Let's just do it. Let's just upgrade them. And then, in theory, we could actually get another set of battering rams. That wouldn't be the worst option. Like, get rid of one of these random men-at-arms and replace it with more battering rams. I'm thinking we might get rid of the armored legionnaires because they are expensive, I think. So that's 0.8 per month. Yeah, so they're expensive. And they counter spearmen, which we're not running into. So yeah, let's get rid of the armored legionnaires. And instead, this is 0 of 0 again. Wait, are we... Oh, our limit is 0. Oh. So they're probably costing us extra because we're over our limit. Interesting. Anyway, we're going to buy some battering rams. And we're going to just ignore the fact that I just disbanded a unit for no particular reason. Anyway, it's still cheaper than having those armored legionnaires, so in terms of balancing our books it works out, but that wasn't really the intention, so I can't really blag it off as the intention. Right, I just want to check something as well. Controls high here. You could try raising a runestone. Let's do it, let's see what we get. Yeah. What to carve? So I can make it of my departed mother, my ascension to the throne, or how much for a painted boulder? Okay, let me just double check what it says, because there are 3 different types, right? Where does it tell us about the types? We read them somewhere. Not sure. Not sure. Oh, well, it was in the decision, wasn't it? You know what? Sure, I'm just going to grab my 160 gold back again. And then we can have a look in here. So Ancestral is popular opinion 20. Conquest is control growth. Clout is levy size. Right, so we want clout. So we want our rise to power. Perfect. My ascension to the throne of Halffinger. Okay, and this one is a clout runestone. I don't want it in Falkreath. I want it in Solitude. Alright, well, oh, I guess we can't put it in Solitude because Solitude isn't actually a, it's not our culture yet. Ah. Well, the next runestone can go there. In which case, we should put it in the second best place, which is going to be... I'd suspect yeah, so it should go here, which will be Falkreath, right? Yeah, that seems right. So that means Falkreath is going to get 50% extra levy size for 20 years. Yeah, that seems good. So now, it should be giving us significantly more. Look at that. Tons of troops there. And our level of faith went up as well. Nice. Do we potentially want to go to war? I'm kind of feeling like we need to go to war. We have money. We have troops. It seems like the right time. So, I was just looking at this one up here as a potential one. You have 500 troops. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't just declare war here. Yeah, you've only got 2 things there. Claim land via prowess? Ooh, what's this? Claim a title held by High Priest Alfund using your superior prowess and prestige. So I can get an unpressed claim on the Grand Temple here. So the Grand Temple is the duchy level title? It is, okay. So we could get a claim on that as well if we wanted to. Or, what's our alternative? We can press your claims on... Wait, you're not independent? Oh, you're underneath Eastern Sky... Oh, never mind. It's because I did this earlier. So it splits it up into the vassals. And then I was like, oh yeah, why did I leave these independent people here? Because they're not independent. We could attack Eastern Skyrim. There's definitely options to attack Eastern Skyrim, but there are better wars to do than that one. Yeah, I could actually press your claim on the Hold of Bruma for my niece. I don't know if we need to do that. We could though. It costs us way too much prestige. Okay. But also good to know that I can get myself claims on duchies via prestige as well. Good to know. I wonder if we can do anything here. You're currently attacking Eastern Skyrim. You're allied to this person who is Whiterun's vassal. So they would join in with an extra 750. You're allied to another one of Whiterun's vassal, so 900. You're allied to your own vassal, so they don't join in. And you're allied to my vassal, and I'd really hope they don't join in. So we're talking about another 1.6. That puts you up to 8.1 plus another 1,000, 9.1 thousand troops. We could maybe beat Hjalmarch if we got the right war. It might be worth it. What wars have we got against you? Lendman Rorik's claims on a lend. Yeah, I don't really need to press that. Or we could do a Conquer County. Neither seems fantastic. What about Whiterun? Who's your ally? Your vassal. Okay, have we got a good war against you? You got more claims. Lendstead of don't care, lend of don't care, lend of. Wait, that says Lendstead. Is Lendstead is still just a county, it's just got a different name. Okay, so we maybe need to find a war against one of these people. How about over here? We got a duchy that we could get a claim against? Like Carthad? Nope. How about this one? Snowhawk. Could I maybe try and get a claim against your... So that's a claim on the duchy, but you only hold one bit of land and you have no vassals? Oh. Okay. So I guess that would mean that we could take that and then maybe try another war afterwards. You're actually married to my niece, which is interesting. That's the wrong one. So I would actually need to go in here and... Oh, I can't even try and get a claim that way. Interesting. So why am I able to get a claim against this person over here in that manner? Is it because they are a theocracy? Maybe. Or is it because his level of prowess is... Or wait, so that's claim... Oh, it's claimed via prowess, not claimed via prestige. Being stupid. So it's because his prowess is low, so he's at 7 and I'm at 25? What's the succession law? Theocratic. I'm wondering whether it's something to do with like the right by might or whatever succession that we can have. No, I can do it here as well. You're autocratic. It must just need a difference in prowess. What about you? So you got 13. So if we have a look at our prowess, we're at 25. So you were at 13 and then you're at 14, but I can do it. You're Westholder. You're Westholder. You hold a duchy. You hold a duchy. I'm just trying to... It's playing spot the difference. It's like, why can I not do it? Is it because we can negotiate an alliance that just doesn't show up? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It does say your superior prowess and prestige, so there must be a prestige factor in here as well. His prestige is higher than mine is. Your prestige is higher than mine is. Your prestige is higher than mine is. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, trying to come up with ideas. None of them are right. Anyway, we don't have a good war against you. We don't have a good war against you. We could go looking for claimants, but that's like the next step. Winterhold. You're currently attacking Eastern Skyrim. Seems like a perfect time for me to attack you. So lend, a lend, or a land. Okay. So, I would love it if we could get somewhere like Sarthal. That would be good. Or is Fellhammer Fellhammer's a couple here. It's not actually in a duchy. Duchy of Fellhammer doesn't exist. Yeah, so there's not going to be an easy war against any of them for like a lot of land apart from Sarthal. Do you have any claimants? You have a couple of claimants who are not willing to join my court, but you do have claimants. How far away are you? Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay. So none of them. So I feel like I've done something like this before and gone, well, I would love to declare a war, but we aren't really getting there. Maybe I just declare a county war. I just try and take somebody on and beat them down and try and get something out of them. Yeah. Okay. Do we have any factions just before I do that? We do have some, so let's try and find somebody weaker. So I guess we would want to attack Winterhold just for like a little bit of land. So I could press your claim. You already have a Dutch. You have the Duchy of Newgrad. This would be a claim on Dunstadt here. Yeah, maybe. That's not the worst war we could ever do. Yeah, let's just declare it. Let's try and take something. Or I could press your one and start trying to take like more of these. Definitely an option as well. Where's Driftshade? It's there. Okay, let's press Heimskir's claim. Let's go. Right, just wanted to check I was set before I did it. There's currently an internal war. So Lend of Frostflow. You're currently at war because you're defending against the tyranny of somebody. Okay. So against the tyranny of Dawnstar. I don't really care. That's fine. We can hire a court physician. I don't have a court physician. Did they die? Also, I love the elven armor here. Court tutor. We need one of those. That's going to be this dude. Because we need a good court tutor. It's one of those positions you don't skimp on. Much like you also don't skimp on your court physician. So let's us look for a court physician as well. Cool. Right, and then up here somewhere I'm going to have to raise my troops. Let's raise them here. Why not? And go. You want to give me stuff? Sure. You're coming in. Give me some prestige, some renown. Wonderful. Kund. So Kund looks like he would be okay at the job. I could go for Batasha. Or he can go for Vigi. I think we're probably going to go for Kund. He is quite old, but he also has the lifespan one. He is a herbalist, novice, physician, wise man. Seems like a good choice. You don't mean he doesn't like us, but you know. I'm going to recruit him, and he gains 30 opinion of me because I employ him. Right, pause as well there. Assassin. Oh yeah, we'll do that in a second. Just going to send this guy a little gift. The time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin, and we will kill this dude. She is pregnant, however, which is slightly annoying, but you know, whatever. Kill. We have done it. Have our things been built yet? No, so that's what we're waiting on here. It's them finishing. We've lost our Master of the Hunt. Okay, well we can get another one of those. Master of the Horse is going to go to... Just looking for somebody who's related to us here. My sister. Okay. Master of the Hunt is going to go to my sister. And then the rest of that's okay. Wonderful. Right. Just checking where we're at here. We're still not fully reinforced. That's fine. Questionable concoction. Walking between audiences, I overhear my courageous court physician Kund discussing his latest flight of fancy. It is supposedly the strongest potion in existence, and comes only from the farthest reaches of the world, or so say the merchants and alchemists I've spoken to. He pulls out a vial of pale yellow liquid, swirling it between my courtiers' curling noses. They say it grants vigor and long life, and is favoured by those who are going into battle, but only the strongest can handle its power. Ah, well, I think I can handle your strongest potion. Well, maybe. Let's see. 0% chance I'm killed. Well, I like the sound of that. I'm gonna drink it. Fortune favors the bold. How did it go? It seems fine. Dragonbark, the troublemaker. I'm not gonna pay you any money. He's a dog. The dog did something to you. You know, like live with it. Okay, attack. So, can I actually see what effect it had on me? Oh, we got the strong potion. Okay, so we got prowess and medium health boost. Wonderful. You're heading here. I still don't have enough men to effectively siege it. Ah, because it's fort level 6. These are only really effective up to fort level 5, right? Oh, does that mean they're giving us 0 benefit? It might, you know. It might mean it's giving us 0 benefit. It does say we have siege weapons, so I don't know, maybe. Maybe they're just giving us less benefit than they would usually give us. How many troops does Winterhold have? 7,000. I'm going to split you in half. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I did actually want to split you in half for once. So split you in half, and I'm going to send this half, just one. I'm going to send you like 1 up. I can't do that? Okay. Well, in which case, I'm going to split you in 2. Oh, okay. Remerge everybody. Stick the siege leader back in charge. I know what it did here. Right. So, split. What it did is when I tried to split it in half, it left another to siege it, and I'm like, that's not really what I wanted you to do. Right. We have 2 lots with the... Yeah, so let's get you out of the way first. You're going to go there. Then I'm going to get another lot. You are going to go there. That's fine. Let's let them get out of the way first. Then, on this one, I'm going to create a new unit, which is just the battering rams. Select the old unit. You're going to head there. Right. Now I can merge these together. Make sure you're a siege leader. I need to unassign from somewhere. So there we go. Remove commander. Actually, let's give you a winter commander as well, just because that'll help us with the attrition potentially. I'm going to put you in charge. And then I'm going to give you a winter commander. There we go. So now I'm just sieging with like a smaller number of troops. I think that'll work. Still don't know where their troops are, but that's okay. I was going to try and siege multiple at the same time, but... Oh, the war's been invalidated? Why? Duke Heimskr died. Oh. Well, who has Nugrad now? There's this random person, Heimskr III, and he doesn't even have a claim. So all that, and we didn't even get to press any claim. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. I marked you a special interest because I was trying to recruit you, didn't I? Yeah, I haven't managed to sway you yet, though. Right, let's clear that out. Let's go down here to have a look at your wife here. Heir to the Hold of Eastmarch. That's what we like to see. You did have a daughter, but that daughter currently is not online, right? No, she is, but she's heir to the Hold of Eastmarch. Oh, it just updated. Alright, so this daughter needs to be dead. So let's just do a little murder here. You know, just a little tiny murder for a little tiny child. Let's do a bribe here and a bribe here. Perfect. Send those through. It cost us lots of money, but now we should have people who are actually, you know, willing to join. That's what we like to see. Where are we at? 79%. That's not bad. Propose alliance. Sankator. Sure. That seems fine. I'll take an alliance with you. It's not terrible. Feet and paw. We've been walking our dog and we got a health boost. Nice. Hey, you got an opinion boost to me. You still won't join the court. You have your maxed opinion, and you're like, I can't see myself living at your court. Is there anything we can do here? Like maybe raise our lodgings like an extra tick? I'm just seeing like if there's anything we can do to get people in. Let me have a look at this. This probably gives us the best clue. Your lodging standards plus 20. So plus 20 bonus is currently going on there. Okay, interestingly, that's not a bonus that's actually written here, which is kind of intriguing. Huh. Alright. Well, in which case, I'm going to raise my lodgings 1 tick. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, let's do that. Now will you be... Yes, now you will accept it. Okay, perfect. Send it through. Vassal woman was taken prisoner. Okay, fair enough. Lit only by a single candle, my finger pauses on an entry in the ledger. Something is not quite right. Soon I am searching through every record from the Land of Solitude I can find. At last it is clear as day. It seems as if an entire village has gone missing from the taxation records. The tax collector must investigate. I will investigate myself. Or villages go missing all the time. Do they? I'm going to investigate. Right, carry on. We've recruited Liddy to our court. She has 22 stewardship, which means welcome to the job. Since we have 14 years left, 12 years left. So that saves us 2 years by doing that. It's not bad. Also, you want to convert to my religion? Sure. Wait, that's not... Your religion isn't giving you... no, not giving you any stewardship. That's fine. A missing village. As I arrive at the village accompanied by my guards, I discover at last where the locals stop paying their taxes. Every house stands derelict and abandoned. There was no trace of any people at all. Not even my collector. A slowly rising sense of dread overtakes me as my guards rummage through the silent houses, quickly turning to panic when one of them suddenly shouts. The development progress in Solitude will leave by 50. That's already happened. Let's go. The shouting guard comes out of a rotting doorway with a child under one arm. No, we are not rescuing a child from the creepy ghost town. Absolutely not. Have you ever seen a movie? This child is evil. Anyway, the girl attempted to avoid detection at the back of the house. Though I demand answers, the child offers no word of what happened to the village, or for that matter, any words at all. I can accept Hema horror blood into my court. Okay. Leave the child in the nearest village. Lowers holding taxes and gives us development growth. Or burn the village and this cursed child with it. I'm not going to burn the child. I'm going to adopt the child and then regret my decision later. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. Little Hema is safely at court now, playing, and even speaking with the other children. Memories of the silent village still haunt me. In the end, we found not a single trace of anyone who had ever lived there. Must never be resettled. You get cautious surveillance. Lowers development growth by 30%. Okay, or time will reclaim the village. Lower taxes or we lower our development growth. I'm going to take the development growth hit here. I quite like taxes. Then we got a stewardship. So I think we got the wrong or a bad outcome for that event. But anyway, we got something. So we have 3 options here, right? We can go avarice, try and get 2 stewardship and try and maybe push our stewardship up to 5 that way. We got architect, go up to divided attention, get domain limit there. Okay, and then maybe get the stewardship there. Or we got administrator, where we can try and get 3 stewardship, but we have to go through all of this stuff that is not incredible first. I think I'm going to go for cutting cornerstones. Yeah, let's go towards architect and get divided attention. It's the only one that gives us guaranteed domain limit, so let's do it. Right, oh, I can also unmark you because we already know where you are. You're in my court, leading my cultural conversion group. Okay, cool. We're actually doing amazingly in terms of these. Like, we're making 20 a month and we have 13,000 troops. Now, remember that this is actually us with a huge negative. This is us taking minus 60% on this, and minus 60% on this. So, in theory, if we were to actually have a domain limit that was higher, we suddenly get a ton of stuff. Also, vassal opinion goes up. Vassals are paying us taxes based on opinion. It's all leading to good stuff. Right. Why am I going to your feast? I have no reason to go to your feast. Well, I'm going to be friends with you, I guess. Defenseless. Are we going to kill the child for 170 gold? Yes. The deed is done. Just as quick as the guards, however, and they had my agents in chain, he was mercifully executed before he could mention me as the force behind the crime. I had to do this. I had to do this. The child is dead, and our life is reaffirmed with a medium health boost. We actually have good health now. Okay, cool. Now, if I check you, you're the heir to the hold of Eastmarch once again. So if I go back to Eastmarch, actually, that's the easier way of doing it. So, it goes you, then it goes Svanhildr, then it goes Nikolaus. Okay. Now, Nikolaus is the brother here. So it should be he gets no land, yeah, and then you're getting the hold of Bruma. Yes, this is what we wanted to see. So now, in theory, I want to kill him, but or kill her, but I also really want to have an heir. I need to have an heir either way for this plan to work, so I might as well just kill you, right? I was thinking, do I wait for an heir, right, to appear, and then kill her? But, like, no. Like, if this person dies, we lose our plot anyway, so we might as well just do it. So, Svanhildr, start a scheme to kill you. Then, we're going to go into schemes, and we're going to see who we can invite. Get an extra 16 for a bribe, let's do it. And then there are actually some that we can convince anyway. Oh, that is annoying that it won't let you go into the invite menu. Cool, we got some stress down. They've actually fixed this in the latest patch. I read the patch notes. It allows you to see agents even if you can't invite them. I shouldn't have invited her because I knew this was a thing in the game currently. In the latest patch, what it would allow you to do is it allow you to go into invite, and then you can see the people who are close to accepting. At which point you could send them a gift, then bribe them, which would actually work. However, we can't do that here. I'm just clicking it in the hopes that suddenly it will allow me to. Yeah, so I don't know how we're going to do this then. I don't know. I guess we're just going to unpause and let it roll. Right. You make buildings better? Sure, make buildings better. That's fine. As in, like, constructing buildings better. That's fine. What have we got here? Overt overindulgence. My king, your shield thane, Panamar. He just won't stop eating poached pears. My courtier Kun stammers. Right at this moment, I spot Panamar exiting the pantry, carrying a pile of poached pears in both of his arms. Is something the matter, my liege? Panamar says, looking indignant. You ate the royal poached pears to the dungeon. My keen man, pull yourself together. You better pay for that, or you're barred from the pantry. He actually hates us less for not letting him eat the pears than he does for making him pay back some money. Alright, no pantry for you. Right, and with that, I think we're going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!